Well, millions of Americans, living in the Midwest, are bracing for more storms today after extreme weather hammered the area yesterday. Hail pounded the street in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, as the National Weather Service issued a flash flooding warning for that area. Now, around Madison, hail was reported nearly 4 inches in diameter. That's the size of a softball.
It was incredibly loud. It was just banging. And we've heard hail before and it just kind of pops, but this was banging. This was like somebody throwing rocks at the house.
Now in Milwaukee, overnight storms left behind some flooded streets. A number of tornadoes, including one in Iowa, also moved through that area, leaving behind significant damage today.
All right, here in Connecticut, we've been tracking some downpours this afternoon in a few communities, perhaps impacting outdoor plans, but all in all, not a bad evening. We've got some rain moving in later on tonight, but we're also, of course, tracking the temperature. You can note all week long, we've been getting progressively warmer. 80 on Monday, 86 yesterday, 87 today. Tomorrow, our warming trend peaks. Could be hotter than today, and then we start going in the opposite direction, heading Friday and into the upcoming weekend. Currently on First Alert Live radar, and this is lapsing over the last 30 minutes, capturing a dying downpour, moving initially right over 91, then 84, and may not even survive the trip to 395. So looking westward, this is our next big thing. It's a complex of storms heading through the eastern Great Lakes. It's going to be heading in our general direction, arriving as we get closer to, say, 11 o'clock midnight tonight. So between now and then, no issues whatsoever. And while the storms right now are, some of which are severe, the general idea here is that the storms will be on a bit of a weakening trend. We go from that level 2 risk, that shade of yellow in western parts of New York and northwestern parts of Pennsylvania, here into Connecticut, into just the level 1 risk. So perhaps, producing some gusty wind later on tonight. Lightning, thunder is possible with a thunderstorm, regardless of severity. So we're going to be watching these very closely. You can track anything that develops, of course, with the free First Alert Weather app. Also on the excessive rain outlook, a good part of Connecticut under that level 1 risk. So we could get some briefly heavy rain. So some heavier rain, some rumbles of thunder as our First Alert Weather Day continues. Tomorrow, dry, especially during the daylight hours, fairly bright, and our last day of summer-like warmth. The temperatures feeling more like the middle of July. Friday, some isolated storms possible in the wake of a front as some relatively cooler air will be arriving. Currently from Hartford, 82 degrees. You can see some scattered mid and high level clouds from our capital city. From Waterbury, 80 degrees, some rays of sunshine reaching the Brass City. South-southwest wind at 7. A bit of a cloudier scene coming in from New Haven, where we're at 70. And a broken deck of clouds here looking live over the Bascule Bridge in Mystic there in southeast Connecticut. So along the shoreline, quite a spread. 67 Groton, 76 currently here in the 6 o'clock hour along the shoreline. Meanwhile, inland, we're still in the 80 to 85 degree range for many communities. The wind today playing a big role, of course, more southwesterly, helping to get Bridgeport up to that record level of warmth. We're expecting basically more of the same tomorrow, wind direction wise. Here's First Alert Futurecast as we make our way toward 11 o'clock midnight tonight. The yellows, the oranges, the reds, some briefly heavy rain, as well as some rumbles of thunder, perhaps a little gusty wind. As we get closer to daybreak and points thereafter, tomorrow lingering clouds give way to a brighter sky. Temps by daybreak bottom out between, say, 58 and 63, and the wind tomorrow again southwesterly through the afternoon, gusting, say, 15 to 25 miles an hour. Temps tomorrow inland mid and upper 80s along the shoreline. Quite a spread yet again. 71 in the Groton, New London area to near 80 as one heads farther west, say, toward Bridgeport. So the Bridgeport record high tomorrow, 85. We're forecasting 80. The record high for Hartford, 92. We're forecasting 88. So within several degrees, but not quite there. Tomorrow night, as a cold front approaches from the west, some showers will be possible early Friday morning. And then our sky becomes bright. And during the afternoon, maybe a lingering isolated shower with some instability aloft in the daytime heating. But otherwise, behind that front and over the weekend, trending less humid and also cooler. So highs on Friday will be in the mid 70s and then in the 60s to near 70 on Saturday. Saturday is the pick of the weekend. More clouds and sunshine, but at least it's looking dry. We'll have much more on Sunday. The likelihood for some wet weather as well as a bigger downturn in temperature. That's ahead in our Super 7-day forecast.